A Disabled Person Reviews a Tale Meter at Part 124, Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. This is commonly described as a ripoff of The Fault in Our Stars, but both books were actually published in the same year. The film, however, does take some inspiration from it. It follows a kid named Greg who is forced to befriend a girl with leukemia named Rachel, kind of against both of their wills, and they form an unlikely friendship, and then he and his friend Earl, who is one of the most potent racial stereotypes I've seen in recent cinema, make her a film for her to watch before she dies. And the main issue with this narrative is made clear enough by the title alone, in that she's just described as the dying girl. Like, sure, the book starts by saying that Greg learned nothing about the meaning of life from Rachel having cancer, but she still exists in that liminal space of side character whose defining trait is their illness to be the catalyst for the main character's personal growth. Just because he says it doesn't follow into the stereotype does not mean that it followed through on that promise. I also really struggled with the level of misogyny in the narration and racism and ableism in the book's narration that is never entirely addressed. Rachel does tell him that he's a selfish prick, but the rest of it is just kind of left as is. So overall, not a huge fan of this one. Wouldn't really recommend it.